everyone, and welcome back to my vlogs from the beautiful Lapland in Finland. In this video I want to show you one of the last tours we did in Rovaniemi, one in which we learned how to do ice fishing, and we also went in the forest with snowshoes, which was super fun. You can see right now in the video they were preparing us with the snowshoes to go and just walk in the Arctic forests, which was amazing, and I fully recommend you this experience. The price was 95 euros per person. This was, I think, the cheapest or among the cheapest tours we took in Lapland, probably because it was not that expensive for them to do it. So basically we started with a very small group. As you can see, there are also kids, and in my opinion they had even more fun than the adults. So if you are traveling with kids, I feel like this is an amazing tour you can do for them, and really memorable too. But anyways, right now in the video one of our guides was showing us how to walk with the snowshoes. You can see that we have a specific way to go on the hill, and at the beginning it was really weird. It was pretty hard to walk with them, but then we got used to it. So if you have a tour in which you are required to wear snowshoes, trust me, it will get better, and you will see that it is a way easier to walk with them than without, because you are not slipping, and it is really easy to also navigate in deep snow. As you can see right now from our guides, they were really chill. And now you can see Mike in the snow just having a little bit of fun, having his kid moment. But anyways, another fun thing that we did in the forest, started by our guide, was that we used to move the trees and a lot of snow would fall on top of us, and that was really fun. And anyways, even though they give you very good clothing and equipment, as you could see in the video, make sure you also get very warm clothing and obviously wool clothing, because it is really cold outside and you will stay outside for a long time until you get in for the barbecue. So you could stay out, I think, for around 3 hours, including the fishing and the walking in the forest. So be aware of that, because during that day I was a little bit having the flu, and it got so much worse for the tour that we had in the next day. I was feeling so bad after this day, so wear super warm clothing. But anyways, as you can see right now in the video, we finally arrived at the fishing spot, and it was so beautiful here. I will talk about it a little bit later too, but you could see that they were preparing all our equipment, and they also moved it on the lake. If you're anxious about walking on a frozen lake, be aware that especially in December the lake ice is super thick, so do not worry about that. You will not fall in the lake. We struggled a lot to break the ice to do the fishing. You will see very soon about that, but it was pretty interesting to learn about that. So we are doing some ice fishing now. I look a little bit like a mess, and it is so peaceful here on the lake. It is so nice. Like, we don't hear anything and we are the only ones here. It's very nice. Anyways, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. That would help me a lot, more than you know. And anyways, I have a lot more tours already posted, so if you're interested in them, make sure you check out my previous videos.
Like to not make one too close to each other, okay? Like keep some distance each other, like 5 meters more or less.
So I left a little bit of the original audio just so you could see how our guide was talking to us and presenting the things. So in my opinion, they were very knowledgeable. Even though they were foreigners, they were well prepared, and you could see how he was struggling a lot to break the ice because it was so thick.
It's really deep, the lake. Should be like at least 30 centimeters, even more.
Right now I'm just spending a little bit of time showing you how our guide was breaking the ice, and I am also using some speed up videos because you have to see how difficult and how long it takes. So it is not really easy at all, but if you are having difficulties, the guides can come and help you. They were super strong and they resisted a lot, just doing this all over again, because just watching it did not seem really that hard. You can see right now Mike is doing it. But anyways, once I did it, I realized how difficult it was, and I was super surprised that the guides could do it that easily. But anyways, you can see that there is also a lot of snow, so basically when we were breaking the ice, we also had to continuously take the snow out of the holes that we were making inside the ice. And you can see right now Mike is filming me, and even though it seems like I was not struggling, it was super long and I took a lot of time to do it. You can see also a speed up video, and I was just moving around everywhere. And anyways, eventually I managed to do it happily, and most of the people did, even with the guide's help. And you can see that right now I was just staying there waiting for some fish. But if you're wondering if we managed to catch some fish, we did not. We were not successful because we do not have experience. A lot of fish just ate the food I had and I did not catch anything, but it was great as an experience. But anyways, right now you can see the barbecue. We were drinking also some blueberry juice, and we got some marshmallows, and we got to talk to each other and get to know each other, and that was really nice and fun. And anyways, I fully recommend you this tour. It was worth it, and it was among the cheapest ones, so if you're on a budget, I fully recommend you to do it. But anyways, now that the video has come to an end, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. Again, that would help me a lot, and I will see you in the next video with our last tour from Lapland.